Hello YouTube and people of the interwebs, welcome back to another Doctor Who video. Today we're going to be discussing all things Doctor Who's 60th anniversary and what I think is possibly the big grand plan of Neil Patrick Harris's Toymaker, who we kind of have known for a very long time is going to be the main antagonist, the main villain of the 60th anniversary specials. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, you'll know that Special 1 is already out, so this video will contain a couple of spoilers, nothing too major, but yeah, Special 1's out, and it was fantastic. I have got a review out on this channel, which I did with a group of mates yesterday. We watched the episode on a big screen, really enjoyed it. It's not a perfect episode by any means, but it was a really nice welcome back for the Doctor, played by David Tennant, and Catherine Tate's Donna, and I mean the whole Noble family. But yeah, as I say, if you want more in-depth thoughts, go and check out my video, and also let me know in the comments if you want to see like a full review from just me on this channel of the Star Beast, because yeah, I could probably put that together within the next couple of days. But yeah, preamble out the way. Here we go. What's going to happen in Wild Blue Yonder and then subsequently The Giggle? What do I think is the Toymaker's grand plan? If we remember right back to almost the end of the last episode, yesterday's episode, Beep the Meep is captured by the Wraith Warriors or Wrath Warriors, or I've forgotten how they say it in the episode. I've been saying it wrong for so long now. But yeah, the Meep is captured and he mentions the boss. He says, yeah, I'm going to go and tell the boss that there's another alien with two hearts roaming about on Earth. Who on Earth is the boss? The logical thing to sort of first come to is, oh, well, that's obviously going to be Neil Patrick Harris's Toymaker. And I think that's kind of, the writing is suggesting that to throw a bit of a red herring. Now, maybe it's too soon for the boss to immediately appear in Wild Blue Yonder, but who could the boss be? It could be a completely new creation of Russell T Davies, or it could be the typical thing, like the way they had the, oh, Mr. Saxon and Bad Wolf, a word that's going to crop up for a very long time and then will get paid off. Apparently, in Doctor Who Unleashed, which is the Doctor Who Confidential version, producers were saying that that's actually from Shooty's series and not from the 60th, but once again, that might just be trying to throw people off the scent. And why would Beep the Meep be working for the Toymaker? I mean, having, like, the Beep's being sent to prison, so having him go to prison to mention to the boss, does that mean the boss is also in prison? Maybe in the 60th, or whenever we eventually get this reveal of who the boss is, we are going to see some sort of prison break dramatic thing to get this big bad out. And I have a video which I made ages ago, I haven't actually posted it yet, talking about the fact that I think Doctor Who really needs a Thanos type villain. It needs this big bad that sort of encapsulates and terrifies the universe and takes quite a while to defeat. So yeah, maybe that's where the setup for the boss is going, or maybe that's the Toymaker. Or maybe it's more of a case of the Toymaker drawing the Doctor and Donna together, and Beep is part of his overall plan. Maybe, I mean, it's kind of hinted at with Tennant saying about destiny, and maybe his old face came back with Donna because they needed to be in the right place at the right time to save London from Beep's big evil plan. But yeah, there's something too coincidental. The Doctor arrives back on Earth with this face, he meets Donna, he meets Sean, he meets her daughter. Like, it doesn't make sense. It's got to be the Toymaker playing about with timelines, playing a big game of chess against the Doctor, or more likely a trilogic puzzle as seen in his first classic series. Let's say that the boss is the Toymaker. What exactly is the Toymaker's plan, and how is it going to sort of span to be 60th anniversary scale, 60th anniversary level? Because the Star Beast was a nice introduction, but it wasn't this big multi-Doctor bombastic thing, and maybe that's not the route that these specials are going at all, and to be honest, I'd be fine with that. But I do think, because of the secrecy around Wild Blue Yonder, there is a distinct possibility we will get multi-Doctors. Now, just quickly going through the Doctors that actually make sense to appear. Matt Smith is number one on the list. I mean, obviously we have had Matt Smith and David Tennant together in Day of the Doctor already, so we've kind of got that dynamic. But Russell did make comments in 2021 where he said he'd love to see a 11th Doctor and 10th Doctor spin-off series. So, I don't know, I'm probably overthinking that comment because I'm sure it was just an off-the-cuff, oh, this would be fun, but that's something Russell said in 2021. Classic Doctors like Peter Davison, Sylvester McCoy, obviously Paul McGann, there's the rumours of the Paul McGann spin-off series. Maybe this is how you could kind of set that up if they are doing a Paul McGann spin-off series, as reported by a bunch of British newspapers. Maybe the way to set that up is to show Paul McGann in the 60th. Or, I think, what's possibly more likely is they're going to do some Unbound Doctor stuff. What would be amazing, and I know they already kind of did it in the Marvel series Loki, but if Richard E. Grant plays a Unbound, different universe version of the Doctor, and it's just the Schalke Doctor from the animated series back in 2003, something like that could be really, really cool. Now, what's leading me to believe that this is going to be multi-Doctor? Well, one, it's an anniversary special of Doctor Who. That might sound stupid because not every anniversary special, like Remembrance of the Daleks, don't need multi-Doctor there, but it's kind of a tradition. But two, more importantly, where has the TARDIS landed at the start of Wild Blue Yonder? If we look at these trailers, if we look at these teasers, we know nothing about this episode, apart from the TARDIS lands in a big spacecraft, spaceship sort of thing, and then gets terrified and leaves. Donna has a line where she says, the TARDIS was so scared it ran away. Something like that. Now, what would the TARDIS be running away from? Well, the TARDIS kind of looks, if you look at these images, like it's landed in another TARDIS, especially in this short TikTok that was released where the 14th Doctor and Donna go into that room. That looks like it's about to be a TARDIS console room. Also, the buttons on the console of the new TARDIS look like the buttons on the wall of wherever they are in Wild Blue Yonder. So what if the TARDIS somehow crashes and lands into another TARDIS, and that's why the first TARDIS they arrived in runs away, because it's like, this is wrong. Maybe it's a different Doctor's TARDIS, a different universe Doctor's TARDIS, something like that. Or maybe it's more simple, and it's like the Toymaker's TARDIS. Now, how did they get there? Why are they put into this TARDIS? Well, Donna, literally, and I know it's a gag, it could just be funny, Donna has her cup of coffee and goes like that, and it spills all over the TARDIS and it blows up. That seems a little bit insane. For the TARDIS to literally blow up because of coffee, yes, it's funny, but is it plausible? Is that something Russell would actually write? I don't know. Maybe, as we've seen from the trailer, the Toymaster is sort of puppeteering. I don't know what these hands are. This is how you puppeteer, guys. Maybe the Toymaster is... Toymaker is puppeteering all of this to happen. You could get this really cool reveal where he puppeteered Donna's arm like a marionette puppet, like that, to throw the coffee, which causes these events to take place. Something like that would be really, really fun. There's also the talk of Ncuti Gatwa saying he's in a scene with William Hartnell, but sadly, I did make a video on this the other week, but yeah, that's not going to be Wild Blue Yonder, I don't think. I don't think William Hartnell, or David Bradley for that matter, will be in this episode unless there is some big multi-Doctor stuff. I don't think he will be because, yeah, An Adventure in Space and Time came out recently, or like a re-edit of it, which featured Ncuti Gatwa looking at William Hartnell, and that was really funky, really cool. Go and check it out, it's on the Whoniverse iPlayer stuff. There's also been a long-standing rumour that Susan is going to make her return in Wild Blue Yonder, and I think what they could possibly be going for, because this 60th anniversary is also supposed to represent a sort of beginning for new viewers. Like, new viewers can hop on here. That's why it was such a sort of ham-fisted thing where the Doctor just stands and goes, I am the Doctor, I am a Time Lord, I had a friend called Donna, at the start of the Star Beast, because it's trying to get new people in. And I think Russell might be throwing people into the Whoniverse by going, look at all these Doctors who once were. I don't think they'll play a major part. I don't think they'll have anything major to do, but I think Wild Blue Yonder will feature a bunch of cameos that are there for a legitimate reason. It's Russell. He's not going to throw them in for the sake of it. This isn't somewhat Power of the Doctor-esque, I wouldn't imagine. I think this is... yeah, there's a very real possibility that the Toymaker has this grand plan and he's sort of torturing the Doctor and Donna in another TARDIS, in another Doctor's TARDIS, something like that. Maybe this TARDIS is even Ncuti Gatwa's TARDIS, the 15th Doctor's TARDIS, which is just the 14th Doctor's but slightly different from the future. Maybe, yeah, we're going to meet the 14th Doctor, well, 15th Doctor in this episode as his ship has sort of crashed from before his timeline. Maybe Russell would go down a really Stephen Moffat route, multi-Doctor wise, of maybe we see Ncuti Gatwa in his final days as the Doctor. He's dying in this episode, and he meets the 14th Doctor, so the 14th Doctor always knows his fate, or something really wibbly-wobbly timey-wimey. I don't know. I think whatever it is, they've said Doctor Who's never done anything like it before. It's going to be wacky. It's going to be cool. Now, we know there's villains, plural, in this episode, because in the teaser trailer, Donna goes, "Who are they?" And yeah, that means multiple people. And Tennant says life signs, life readings. Maybe it's an amassed team of villains against an amassed version of Doctors. I don't know. Let me know your theories in the comments down below. I think what is evident is the Toymaker does have a big plan. Even possibly reach and say, when Donna was talking about, oh, that man with a goatee, never trust a man with a goatee. That's the Toymaker. I mean, we haven't seen him have a goatee or any form of beard yet, but who knows? Maybe it's the Master. I mean, I think it's unlikely. People were saying John Sims sounds like he's in the trailer when that guy says the one who waits, but that's probably Neil Patrick Harris. I don't know. As I say, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you did enjoy this video, please remember to like, comment, subscribe. I'm going through this really quickly, but thank you for watching and goodbye.